Well, this month is National Pet Dental Health Month, the time set aside to raise awareness among pet owners about the importance of good oral health. Joining us this morning with some tips and information is Dr. Karen Stone with Appalachian Animal Hospital right there in Piney Flats. Dr. Stone, great to have you on the show.
Great to be here.
Well, certainly this is an important month when we talk about oral health, and I know as a veterinarian as well as a pet owner, because you have dogs and cats as well, how important is oral health?
Huge. It's probably the most common disease of dogs and cats. About 75% of dogs and over 70% of cats have chronic dental issues, so it's huge.
And does it go into other aspects of good health when they have poor oral health?
Yes, so if you've got a dog with bad tartar or cats with bad tartar, it can affect the kidneys, the heart, the liver, everything.
And I think that's something people don't realize too, is it's not just their oral health, it's that it can lead to other health conditions as well.
Yeah, so normally when a dog or a cat comes to us with dental issues, it's because the bad breath is telling everybody about it.
The bad breath. Yeah, then it's not puppy breath. Puppy breath is something totally different. We love puppy breath. So what can we do as pet owners to really make sure that we're taking care of our pets' oral health?
So starting when they're a puppy is starting them with a toothbrush and chews, but make sure you're using, like if you're using toothpaste, don't use human toothpaste, use doggy toothpaste and enzymatic toothpaste. So nothing with fluoride, something specially made for the dogs, and usually go to the recommendation of your veterinarian.
Okay, and when we're brushing our teeth, their teeth, any tips for how to, like that for the first couple times are really comical. Make sure that you get it on camera so you have your phone ready, because they're not used to it, so it takes a little bit of time.
So usually what I recommend is using your finger and just rubbing that on the dog's teeth on the outside to get it used to that first. And if we're doing first, then use a baby toothbrush first and just see how the dog likes it. Some dogs and cats love it, some not so much.
How about yours?
Not so much. So I use dental chews.
A game of chase. And you mentioned these dental chews, which I noticed too, they're at a lot of different stores. How do you know which ones? Because there's so many on the market.
Right, so I would definitely talk to your veterinarian about that. It needs to be an enzymatic chew, and there's a lot of fakers out there, so just talk to your veterinarian about it.
Okay, and they can give you some guidance. And then what about veterinarian appointments for dental health, professional cleanings?
Right, so if you think your dog has a problem, or at your annual visit, have the doctor take a look at the veterinarian, take a look at it, and we grade them based on 1 through 4, with 4 being the worst and 1 being the mildest, and then we can set up a dental. Now dentals obviously require sedation because nobody wants to clean a dog's teeth awake or a cat's teeth, but that usually we do dental x-rays, super important, just like with people. Because the tooth can look really fine on the outside, but really the root's bad. And the same thing could be look really bad outside, but the root itself is good.
Are there ways that you can tell that other than you mentioned the bad breath, and obviously sometimes we can see if there's some decay on the teeth. Are there other symptoms that our dog or our cat might be suffering from? Do they get toothaches like we do?
Absolutely, you can abscess tooth, and sometimes what'll happen, you'll actually get a raw place underneath a tooth, and the tooth abscess comes out under the skin. Okay. So yeah, and especially if a dog or a cat suddenly goes off food, bingo.
Okay, because they love their food.
Exactly.
They love their animals. And lastly, how often should we be brushing their teeth?
If you can do it every day, that's golden. But in the reality of it, if you can do it every other day, that would be super.
Okay, so definitely a routine that if you're not doing now, we should probably get started.
Yes.
All right, our animals are going to be so excited, right? Dr. Stone, thank you so much for joining us. Some great information.
Thank you.
We're going to give you her information. If you would like to contact Dr. Stone, of course, she's there at Appalachian Animal Hospital. You can call the number that is here on your screen. You can also check out their website for other pet tips.